Honey, I'm home. Alice?
Oh dear, I was firing some Astros.
That means two of us.
I said I was firing.
A bad joke. I was fired too.
I don't get it, dear. What's the joke?
There isn't any. And I wasn't actually fired. The store is closing.
What? Walmart is closing?
Alice, I've been trying to tell you for years. I don't work for Walmart. I work for Walkmart, the shoe store.
I can never keep them straight.
I'm trying longer.
Oh, but don't you worry about things, sweetheart. I'm sure something will turn up.
Is that one of your intuitions again, honey?
You know very well whenever I get that ringing in my ears.
You're getting that phone call from Pluto.
You can make fun all you like, but it never fails. You'll see, something will turn up.
Well, right now, I only wish a cold beer would turn up.
Why didn't you say so?
Just did.
Alright, stay right there.
Do you mind if I sit?
Alright, do whatever you want. It isn't every day you get fired.
We're actually going to celebrate the fact.
I think we should. Think what it will be like if you were fired every day.
I like the way you think, Alice. I've never been able to understand it, but I like it. And what about that beer?
Beer? You go right ahead and have one. You deserve it.
Thank you.
This is so much. And now, dear, hold on to your hat.
I'm not wearing a hat.
It's an old expression. It means prepare yourself for a surprise. In fact, I'm surprised you didn't know it. It's been around for ages. Well, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I have a surprise for you.
Oh no, you stole some of the potteries?
I did? Who bought it?
No, I thought that was a surprise for him.
Then I didn't sell any pottery.
For heaven's sake, how did I know?
That was a very nasty joke.
But, alright, I'm sorry. Anyway, you said you had a surprise for me. What is it?
You've got me so upset, I forgot.
Oh, darn. I thought you bought me a silk shirt.
A silk shirt. That's it.
You did? Buy me a silk shirt, but why in the world?
No. He told you that.
Someone called me a silk shirt.
You're surprised, kid.
Alice, please, you're wearing me out.
He didn't call you a silk shirt, silly. You look nothing like a silk shirt. In fact, he called you Silky.
Who did?
The man who called you, of course.
Alice, let's get it straight. Someone called here for me, and he called me Silky, is that right?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Did he tell you his name?
Yes, of course.
What was it? Alice, was it?
Now don't rush me, I'm thinking.
Alice, listen to me.
Don't
Was
tell
it-
me. I want to
Alice,
think. I want to think.
Alice, was
Don't
it Earl?
No, that's cheating. I said you want to tell me.
So it was Earl.
Yes, it was. He said, you remember him.
Oh, yes, I remember him.
I told you it would be a surprise.
Did he say what he wanted?
Yes, of course. He wants to see you.
Yeah, yes, but why?
Well, he didn't say that, but I think that's going to be another surprise.
Earl. I knew him back in high school. I've never seen him since then. I joined the army.
Why, Bernie, that's wonderful. Think about it. After all these years, he still remembers you, and now he's coming to see you. Oh, I must say, dear, that is something.
Seems like you had quite a talk with him.
Oh, he has such a nice, deep voice. It sounded like, one of these days, if I ever get the chance to speak to God, I'll bet his voice sounds just exactly like a friend Earl's.
Alice, we weren't exactly friends.
Oh, you're just being modest. Why, everybody likes you, even my mother. Oh, well, I'm sure there are exceptions to every
The
rule.
point is, Earl can be a little nasty, Alice. In fact, he was really a bit of a bully.
He was? Then I'm surprised at you. But I suppose being friend with a bully does has its advantages.
No. He was huge and he liked to fight. People were afraid of him, Alice. I admit he had never done anything to me, but I've heard some really nasty rumors.
Wait, Bernie, you mean no one liked him simply because of rumors?
Perhaps you can say that.
That's not fair.
He must have done something to someone to get his reputation.
But if it was only rumors, then I'm glad you stood by your
For
friend.
heaven's sake, Alice, it happened so many years
Wait,
ago. This is
It
impossible.
happened? What does that mean?
Well, something unpleasant happened.
Well, I'm not surprised to see something unpleasant is always happening. Why just the other day, Myrtle Goodbody drove her cart into a parked car, and she had the nerve to claim that it was parked car's fault. Now I know Myrtle doesn't see very well.
The thing is, after what happened, I'm pretty sure Earl was very angry with me.
Was? Shame on you.
But what I'm saying is, suppose Earl has never forgiven me.
Well, if he hasn't forgiven you after all these years, you must have done something terribly naughty.
But it's ridiculous to think he waited so long to get even, isn't it?
What did you do to him?
It wasn't exactly to him.
Then why was he so
Oh,
angry?
it's a long story. Oh,
Oh dear. You know, that means 7 days of bad luck.
that's all I need.
Alright, Bernie. I think you're making a molehill out of a mountain.
You don't know Earl.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what did you do?
I can't tell you.
If you can't tell me, how can I find out?
I need another beer.
Bernie?
With beer staff.
Bernie? Bernie, you sit down! Listen to me! Oh, sit down! I'm sure you're making a molehill out of a mountain, and I'll tell you why.
All right.
Well, for one thing, you don't even know why he's here. It's probably something entirely different from what you think it is.
That might very well be true.
And when we don't know something, we become fearful and we think the worst. And when we think the worst, we exaggerate. And when we exaggerate, we blow things up. Now, have you ever seen anything blow up? No, of course you haven't, even have I. That is not in real life. Of course I've seen many things blow up in movies or on TVs. And when they do, let me tell you, it's not pretty. It's an awful mess. Do you remember the poor man, Mr. Webster, who lived just down the street and blew his house up? They say it was
I get your point, I think.
Is as pleasant as the face on your nose.
Oh, I feel reassured by that.
I'm just making poor sense.
That's exactly what I call it.
Now you're being silly.
And I don't know how you do it.
Sometimes it's even a mystery to me.
I wish I knew what to do.
Bernie, can't really believe.
What I'm saying, Alice, is I don't know what to believe. I think Earl is capable of doing anything.
You don't mean like those gangsters in the movie break people's legs, right?
Oh, that seems gruesome.
Oh my, now you're frightening me.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't meant to.
Heavens! He wouldn't really harm you, would
I
he?
don't know what he'd do. Well, I guess I'll just have to face him then. That's
But-
all there is to it.
But Bernie, he wouldn't harm you if he thought you were already hurt.
Yes, I'll just have to face him.
I know. Leave it to me, Bernie. I know what to do.
I'll have to walk right up to him.
That's right. You will wheel right up to him.
Yes, I'll wheel. What?
That's what we're gonna do. So where's that wheelchair you used to put your mother in?
What? Alice, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking of your life. I don't want this fruit to hurt you. Now. Where's that wheelchair?
Alice, what is up on your sleeve?
You do trust me, don't you?
The last time I trusted you, I ended up in the hospital.
No, that was for your own good. Now where's that wheelchair?
A broken leg is for no one's own good.
Where is it?
Alice,
I remember.
Alice, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Alice, what are you up to?
These are my Astrals, Earl.
All of them are.
I think they are.
Well, it sure take a lot of smoking to fill them up.
Well, I always say, if you find a good thing, stick with it.
Yeah, I can see you did later.
And sticks and sticks and sticks.
It does make things a lot easier.
Well, we got really something, Alice.
You really think so?
No, yeah, I sure do.
But I don't think you know much about pottery, do you,
No, no,
girl?
See,
Alice.
now, Alice, that's a fact. I guess I know more about ukulele than I know about pottery.
Ukuleles? Now that is amazing. My father owned a ukulele. He didn't know how to play it. In fact, he could never even remember where he got it. It's a bit silly if you think about it.
Alice takes after her father, Earl.
Well, Alice, I think you're a shrewd one.
I know. That's what Bernie thinks too. Bernie thinks I'm an Einstein, don't you, dear?
Alice, what I said was sometimes it takes an Einstein to figure out what you're talking about.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Well, now, Silky, it looks to me like you've got it made. Man, you sure have an awful lot of loose hair, don't you?
Why would you say that, Earl?
I mean, you've got a nice little home, and a beautiful and talented wife, and also cook.
Oh, but you haven't tried my roast yet, Earl.
Now, that's something I'm looking forward to, and I'd rather believe that.
Before the fact, Earl.
I'm just saying you're a lucky man. You trying to disagree with me?
No. But like everybody else, Earl, I've got my own share of problems.
No, that's something I don't mean to ask you about.
About what?
I mean to ask you, if you don't mind, how'd you do that lady?
My leg.
Where's it going?
Yeah. It's a rather long story, Earl.
Well, I got time to do.
I think I remember how it happened, dear.
That's alright, Earl. That's right, Alice, I remember.
I hope you don't mind telling me.
Of course we don't. Do we, Bernie?
No, you see, what happened, I was, hit by
Fell
a
off a
car.
horse.
Fell off a horse.
Horse.
I was first fell off a horse and then hit by a car.
Now, holy moly, that ain't your day.
Oh, I could hear the horse repeating still.
The horse is here too?
No, he loved Bernie so dearly, it was sympathy.
Oh, so he was, what, devoted, wasn't he? Well, I once had an animal like that, and I know what you mean. What is his name?
Red.
Rover.
It was Red Rover, Earl.
Well, that's a beautiful name, all right. What happened to him? You
tell him, Alice.
But he was your horse, dear.
Well,
All right, if it's too painful for you. He ran away, Earl. You know, he was terribly frightened and upset, as you can probably imagine.
Well, a frightened horse on the run. That's bad. Did you find him?
No.
Yes.
Oh, that is, we found him, Earl, but he had ran into a tree and he was terribly injured, so we had to do the humane thing and had him put to sleep. Didn't we, Bernie? Oh, Bernie doesn't like to talk about it. Do you, dear?
Well, I hear, Silky. Sometimes a man gets really attached to a devoted animal like that. How old is he?
He was still just a youngster, Earl.
Well, now that's just mighty safe.
Yes, he was 24.
You mean he was turning for Alice?
What?
Yes, of course you do. It was a really sad thing, but what could I do? I had a long hospital stay ahead of me, and I was in pretty bad shape myself, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I guess you would be after all that.
But we better leave this topic behind if you don't mind.
Well, that's not me bad.
And now, Earl, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Alice?
It's about you and Bernie.
Alice, whoa! Where are your manners? Earl and I are both ready for another drink, are we, Earl?
Are you trying to get me drunk, Silky?
Of course not.
Hey, I don't mind.
Oh, I can even help with that. You know what my father used to say, when a man wants to get drunk, there's usually a good reason behind it. But from what I could see, the good reason was simply that he wanted to get drunk. All you men, shame on you.
Great little kid, isn't she?
Well, she's one in a million, Silky. Catch.
What the?
Hey, you broke my pottery?
Yes.
What?
No.
I don't care.
She sure does an interesting perspective.
Well, have you ever figured out what is it yet?
Whenever I think I have, she's got a new one.
Well, makes life fun, I'll bet.
That's one way to look at it.
Well, in spite of everything, I bet you sure hate to lose her, wouldn't you?
Loser? Why would you say that, Earl?
Well, I mean, Alice is a real sweetheart, and I bet you'll be devastated It's so much to have.
But she's in pretty good health.
Now there's a place.
But why this talking about something happening, Earl?
You're goddamn right. Hey, I don't mean to be a wet blanket. What? There's a celebration. This is a reunion of old friends, isn't that right?
That's how I look at it.
It surely is.
I'm sexy and I know it. Da, 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 da. Oh, heavens. I forgot which was which.
Well, one of it ain't poison, though.
Alice, this doesn't mean to make an person, does it? Well, this one does seem alright.
Well, let's try the other one.
Alice, what is happening? Alice, what is happening?
You must go
Do something! Stand on the ground! What is going on? Alice!
Wake up, don't die.
Alice!
Don't
What?
die, how come
Alice!
outside? Oh,
Alice, what did you do to that beer?
come on. Uh-oh.
Alice, what did you do to that
We
beer?
killed him. Where
Why
did
did
they
you
go to
kill him?
jail?
Why
Where
did
did
you
they go
do
to
that
jail?
beer?
You killed him.
Oh, I told you.
Earl, what the hell?
Well, I'm sorry, but I had to play a little trick on you.
That was naughty, Earl.
Well, yes, it was. Can you forgive me?
No.
Oh, yes, of course, Earl, but why?
Well, I thought I had a right to get even.
Even? What?
Yeah, I was to get even for that missing leg trick you pulled my leg.
You see through that, didn't you, Earl?
Well, you had me going for a while, but I mean, you first fell down a horse, and then was hit by a car. And now, you was out there riding a 24-year-old horse, and you ran you a trick. Oh my, oh my. Well, I guess you finally figured it was time to clue old Dumbo in, huh? Now tell me truly, Alice, was it your idea or was it Silky's?
It was mine, Earl, and I'm so glad you liked it.
Well, it was a real humdinger. Boy, I guess you must have watched over her every minute, huh?
Sometimes that's not even enough.
Well, boy, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to entertain a guest.
I'm glad you liked it.
And now, Earl, would you please answer my question?
What is it?
Don't you remember?
I surely don't.
Oh my, I was hoping you could remind me what I wanted to ask you.
Well, I gotta say, sitting around drinking a little beer remind me of a time.
There are innumerable times, Earl.
Nope, there wasn't so many back in those days. We were in a park by the river, and I don't remember how we got hold of the beer, but we were just drinking, feel like cocky teenage punkies. Of course we were, probably gassing about girls. And that's when those McCarthy brothers came up. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, those McCarthy boys. They were trouble from the word go. I mean, they wanted to fight. See, they claimed that I'd say something about their sister Rita. You remember?
I do at that.
Wait, but Earl, did you say something about their sister?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Why, Earl? Was that nice?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad you admitted at least.
Well, but then again, I'm sorry to say that what Rita did wasn't so nice either.
Oh, Rita. You know, we had a Rita in our class when I was in school. Her mother didn't raise her right. I think that was her problem. She used to take gum out of her mouth and stick it in people's hair. I guess she thought she could get away with that because she was a girl. One day, Lee hauled up and cracked her in the nose for it.
Well, I guess that taught it a lesson, huh?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't, Earl, because the next day, she had Louis Benson with her. And between the two of them, they wear the tar out of poor Benny. He was cross-eyed for 3 months after that. Oh, well, that was our Rita.
Well, our Rita was even worse than that, but I won't go into detail. The point is, these McCarthy boys, they was itching for a fight, and I gotta admit it, I was all set to give them one.
Yes, Bernie told me you like to fight.
Alice, what I said.
Well, now, Alice, that's a fact. In fact, sometimes I could be downright mean.
You told me that too, did you, Bernie?
Alice, can you please have Earl finish first?
That's what it was. See, Alice, I had a problem.
Oh, didn't your mother raise you right?
Well, she tried to.
Uh,
She tried to, but see, I was an ornery kid. I had a chip on my shoulder. Now, to be honest, it was probably more like a lot.
oh, you must have gotten a little tired carrying a lug around.
He's speaking figuratively, Alice.
I know that, dear. Do you think I'm a dummy? I'm sure he was good for his figure.
Well, see, Alice, my problem is I had a huge ego, but without much accomplishment to support it. See, I wasn't any scholar, and I ain't good looking, and I was clumsy, so I wasn't good at athletics, and I ain't popular, and for a very good reason. But I did have one thing. I was big and I was tough. So I used what I had. If people don't like me, I'll make them afraid of me.
Well, I think your bark is worse than your bite, Earl.
Well, my bite was pretty damn good too. But getting back to my story, then we were just having a good old time at a park. That's when those McCarthy brothers came in and hassled me. And this is when my buddy Silky takes over.
Wow.
I did.
Yeah, see, in his smooth as silk way, he gave him a beer, goddamn talking about sports and all kind of other things. And they ended up forgetting what they came for in the first place.
Oh, so you became friends with them after? Oh, now wasn't it nice?
No, Alice. See, Silky went home after a while, but not until those McCullough boys were so drunk, I was able to whip off 3 of them at once. And it's really a shame, but I gotta admit it, I feel pretty damn good at that time.
Well, you were naughty, Earl. I'm afraid I'd have had to give you a good lecture.
Well, you just might get away with it. Isn't that right, Silky?
Ah, that's it. That's it.
That's what?
That's what I wanted to ask you, Earl. I forgot to remember it, and then I remembered I have forgotten, and now I finally remember what it was.
Well,
I wanted to ask Earl why he called you Silky.
oh, I thought he was just being a little sarcastic.
No, but because of his smooth talking. Why, he could talk anyone into anything. And it looks to me like he still got it. Why, he talked you into marrying him, didn't he?
Well, I don't think we should go into that.
Well, there's no reason to be embarrassed. You're not the first girl who's head turned.
What?
Yeah, you turned many a poor girl's head with that smooth, silky talk. I can remember him having so many girls on the string. He was like a marionette man.
Right, Earl. I know why you're here.
You do?
Yes, and if you don't mind, I would like to tell Alice first.
Well, I'd like to hear what you gotta say.
You know what? Me too.
Alice, I told you that I can't tell you because I was too ashamed of myself, but I guess I have to tell you what I did. So, back in high school, there was a girl named Thelma Lou,
Thelma Lou!
and Earl wasn't seeing her then.
Now that's a fact.
Well, one night, I guess that is the last dance of the school year. And I guess I've gotten a hold of more beer than I should have because I was feeling pretty dirty that night. Anyway, I started talking with Thelma Lou. And the next thing I remember, she and I were in the backseat of my car.
Wait. What the hell are you doing with her in the backseat of your car?
Let's just say we're doing more than we should have. Then Earl came in. I was not proud of myself, so I got the hell out of there. Naturally, the next day, I feel really ashamed of myself, but I never apologized to Earl or to Thelma Lou. I figured you were furious, Earl, so I was ashamed to say I avoided you the next couple of weeks. Then school's over, and I joined the army.
Hold on.
There's that.
You figure that's why I came to you?
I heard I was the reason why you broke up with Thelma Lou.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, and I was ready for it, whatever you think this thing will be done.
Silky, you deserve my undying gratitude.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, last time I heard, Thelma Lou killed her husband and was locked down in jail for the rest of her life. Buddy, you just might have saved my life.
Thelma Lou.
Thelma Lou.
Well, Silky, I suppose if Earl can forgive you, I can.
Alice, you know, I really don't deserve you.
I just say that.
Alice, please stop mocking him.
Well, see, but the real reason I came here was to offer you a job.
A job?
Yeah, see, I was expanding my jewelry business here in town.
Jewelry business?
Well, you might have heard of it. Earl's Pearl.
That's you?
Well, it sure is. See, I was looking for a man in this area to look after the store for me, and I thought with your smooth talking. But I was seeing as how goddamn well doing. I'll get some money to look at it quick.
Yeah, I'm doing just
Now,
fine,
just a
Earl.
minute, Bernie.
Alice, wait.
Now, look here, Earl. Earl, how much will you be willing to pay Bernie?
Well, sure that'll be negotiable.
Oh, but I guess you know what an invaluable man he is.
Yeah, I do indeed.
Wait, Alice.
Now, will you please let me deal with this, sweetheart? How about it, Earl?
Well, Alice, you are a shrewd one. I'm making worth his while. I can promise you that.
Oh, I'm surprised, Bernie. Don't you think you're all offensive?
Yeah, I sure do, Alice.
Well then, it's all settled. Welcome aboard.
Well, I don't know what to say.
You didn't have to. I said it for you.
Say, do I smell something?
Oh my! I'll bet that's the pizza man!
Pizza?
That's my roll you smell, Earl. I knew I was going to burn it, so I just went ahead and ordered a pizza. And now the pizza man is just right on time.
My gosh, Alice, you are a wonder. You don't know anybody with that much foresight. I really gotta get you a job sometime.
Oh, as long as you don't need a cook.